Hello everyone, welcome to my very first podcast, Wine Wednesday. This is going to be airing every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Just a quick 30 minutes, just kind of share takeaways from life experiences, not from just me, from some other special guests as well. But tonight it will just be me because I'm going to share with you a little bit about myself and why I am on the journey I'm on. So I thought, why not better than to have a Wine Wednesday so we can all just wind down, So anywho, I thought I would share with you a story about myself just so you guys can understand a little bit of the difficult times I've had, not just the amazing times that I've been posting. About 2 years ago, I got in trouble. I got a DUI and it was very difficult time, and I thought, what am I doing? My life is ruined. I mean, honestly, that's the first thing you think if you've ever been in that situation. You kind of go, how did this happen to me? Oh my God, my life's ruined. Everything's like so emotional and magnified at the time. Well, at that time when that happened, I was actually working on myself. I had went through a really rough divorce, and I had recently opened up my own company that I had to close. So there was just a lot of things where I was just kind of not dependent on alcohol or anything like that, but definitely times were tough, and that seemed to numb the pain a bit. So anyway, fast forward 2 years later, here I am. And I sit with you today to share a little bit of my rough patch, one of them. So I thought, you know what am I gonna do? I don't want anybody to know. I need to figure this out. And I just went hard on my passion. So in that time, I, had to get involved in alcohol classes, and I had to do all these things, and it is a lot of money. But instead of beating myself up about it, I thought to myself, well, here's an opportunity for you to meet people where they're at in something like this, because this was a shock. I've never been in trouble, really. So this was, I had to spend the night in jail, and honestly, and this is not an easy story to share. It's definitely something that, you wouldn't call a highlight in your life, but I have come so far that I do feel like it is a highlight in my life. I feel like had that not happened, I wouldn't be sitting where I am today. And today I am more than capable of sharing this story with you because of the greatness that has come from then. So that night happens, whatever. Now we fast forward. I'm going through all the alcohol classes. I'm going to, do random UA tests, and I have all these things coming up, and I'm stressed, but I'm in my own mind saying, you know what? You've got to dust those boots off, lace some straps up, and you got to keep going, because that doesn't define you. That is just now another tool added to your tool belt. And when I say that, I mean that every obstacle or every good moment we have in our lives, whatever we encounter on a day-to-day basis, is a tool for us. It's something that we can add to us now. We are all authentic. We have our own story, but it helps create us to connect with one another. And what better way to connect than through not only great times, but the hard times. The hard times build character. The hard times are the times where you have to face things that we don't want to face, but they're such a challenge and such a difficult thing to do that it is what makes you strong. And so I thought to myself, what better way than to start and share a story of myself that is not so easy to speak on, but yet relatable, and hopefully it can help others know that you are not alone, that we all go through difficult times in our lives. It's how we take those difficult times and how we utilize them to better our lives and in hopes to better others. And I feel that it is very important to be honest with yourself, to share things of yourself that create vulnerability, because how do you trust someone if they're not vulnerable, if they're not able to be honest? And I feel that it is my duty to share certain things of myself in order to help others. And so that is the first night of this. I don't know what's to come. I don't know what to expect, but I would love to cheers with my grape juice to finishing my first wine night. I will see you all next Wednesday at 7 with a special guest, and I can't wait. Good night, everyone.